Something that I just wondering right now is why don't we have more electronics and stuff in a computer screen on a film that floats out with the actual screen? Maybe it's due to balance reason, but if we just put a little bit in there, it could actually help a lot with the computer performance, because then heat would go away faster as you have a higher surface area for the heat to escape closer to the screen. Also, in a vertical position, hot air flows along the thing and carries away heat much more than the air that's trapped below it. Another thing with computer design that could alleviate a lot of the heat troubles that we don't talk about would be making the whole thing out of metal, which Macs already do, but even the buttons out of metal. We could also talk about incorporating a little bit of pieces of carbon into the metal, because carbon is more conductive of heat than most materials. You could have the whole body be made out of copper, which is one of the most thing, and use that to actually deliver electricity. So having copper wiring built into the metal a little bit, more widely dispersed to distribute the heat. That's a lot more fancy design, but maybe to the battery pack have a long thin copper wire along the whole thing. We could also look at to disperse the heat, looking at more TPUs and TPUs which produce less heat because of how they spread out the calculations. They do a lot of miniature calculations, some of them big calculations over a farther place, and and also the memory is more local. All these things could reduce the heat, which would increase the energy efficiency of the computer and increase lifetime. There are definitely people working on this. I want to throw it out, except for the top-heavy computer screen. I have seen no one work on that. I mean, another thing that could save heat would be having a computer. Something that I've done to save heat is actually having a computer completely sideways. And having a computer completely sideways might seem bad, and usually it's not, but just for viewing, just for little work, you can't access the keyboard. There's many problems. I've only done this very specifically, but then the heat also comes up a lot faster. That's if I'm running a long computer program. Other things that may be able to help with heat is you could have servers in different locations around the globe that are more active or less active depending on the heat, with predictive algorithms, so you can always back them up connected to the weather. Well, thank you very much for listening. I hope you found this interesting. Please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers in a year and 4,000 watch hours, which is really hard. And the reason why I'm trying to do that is so I can get a little bit of money, but mostly because that's when the YouTube algorithm starts promoting it more to more people. Also, if you have any ideas for future videos, comments, suggestions, or criticism, leave them in the comment section below. It really helps to boost up the channel. Thank you very much. Goodbye.